In this section of the Windows 11 course, we will see how to manage and control the display settings. For display to properly work, we need to check the video adapter. We have seen how to install the device driver in our previous video. It will be very common to see either the device driver for the video will be Intel based or AMD Radeon based. If you have installed dedicated NVIDIA graphics, then it will be NVIDIA graphics device driver. If I want to change the resolution of any display, you need to check the specification of the laptop or your computer to change the resolution of your display panel. If I click on the start, if I click on settings, then there is an option for me to select the display, and I can even right click, choose display settings. I have the same panel over here. I can enable or disable the night light. So night light is basically, it will block the blue light. If I have enabled the night light, I can even change the strength of the night light, and I can even enable the timing. I can schedule the night light when I want it, the night light to be enabled. So if I want to set the night light from 9 AM and to 10 PM, or let us say 11 PM, then I'll set the night light for this duration, and I'll go back again to the display. And if I want to change the resolution, I need to check the manufacturer, the laptop manufacturer tech specs to change the resolution. I can lower the resolution. If I want to set 1280 by 720, I can change the resolution. If I keep the changes, this resolution will be set, and this resolution will be 1280 by 720. If I don't want, then I can change this resolution. I can keep the changes. It is always recommended to keep the resolution as per your laptop technical specification. I will change the resolution to 1080 by 1920 by 1080. So this is the resolution which my laptop supports. I will keep this resolution. I'll keep the changes. And if I want to scale, if I want to zoom in, then I can change the scaling to 125%. So basically now you can see the font and the text is much bigger. If I want to change to 150%, I can change it to 150%, or even I can change it to 175%, so that the font and the text looks much bigger. And I will keep it recommended 100%. And if I want to change the high definition range, I can click on high definition range. If you are having the streaming content of high dynamic range, then you can have this option enabled, high dynamic range. Otherwise, the video content will be played in SDR range, standard dynamic range. And whenever you use high dynamic range, then the consumption of the battery will be high. I'll go to the display again. Then there is an advanced panel. So now for the display, we can see what is the advanced display parameters over here. We'll not be able to change any of the settings here. We can only see the information, what type of display we have, and what is the maximum resolution the display supports. This display panel supports 1920 by 1080, and we have the 60 Hz refresh rate. If you want to use multiple display, you can also use multiple display with Windows. You can select multiple display, and once the display is connected to any of the port on your laptop, then you will be able to detect the display. You will be able to move some of the application to another display panel and keep the applications which you are working on your laptop monitor. If you want to check what is the device driver which is being used by your graphics, then you can right click and click on device manager. Select the display adapter. I am using the VMware virtual machine, so my display adapter will be the virtual display adapter. In your case, if you are using the physical laptop or physical computer, then the display adapter will be either Intel based or AMD Radeon based or NVIDIA based graphics adapter. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video.